Welcome to the Zompire Horde Podcast. Join us every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, as your hosts, Vlad the Rad and Michelle of the Dead, discuss horror, true crime, and the macabre. Episodes available on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Join us, won't you? Hello, and welcome back to an all-new Zompire Horde Podcast, where I, your host, Vlad the Rad, and typically my co-host, who has not shown up yet, and our special guest tonight, Jamie Moore, is also currently logging in. So right now you have just me, and I don't know what the hell to talk. Oh, finally.
Hey, sorry, I was having technical difficulties. I'm on time. It's 7 o'clock. Woo-woo!
You made it.
I did.
Jamie Moore is currently trying to log in. It says her browser is not supported.
We've run into this before. Hey, Melissa. Oh, sorry, kitty. So what's up? What's going on?
Now I'm messaging her to try to figure out our issue. We do have some comments. One of them is, hey, from Melissa Bolt. Then we got Tennessee in the house. As we know, that's David Pratt.
Yes.
So we're working on getting Jamie on. Jamie, if you don't know, which you said you don't, is that what you call it now? Call what? I don't know. I did just get a message. She's going to try her phone or a laptop. So she'll be on. But Jamie was actually, and she'll tell her whole story. There's not a lot of information about it. So I've been friends with her, I think, 2 years now. And we've discussed it a little bit, but not to the extent we will tonight. Excuse me. A little bit of black cherry soda to
so what is this, our 33rd episode?
33rd episode in.
Damn.
And that's just like, I think, videos. I don't even know if that for the earlier audio only.
Yeah, the earlier days before we had video. That's when Cave came on.
Oh, okay.
That's when we were. He doesn't remember either.
Well, he messaged me and he's like, hey, if you guys want to do one about, and I'm like, yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
We already did. We can scroll back and listen to what we already talked about.
Probably not much has changed, right? Did you watch anything new or do anything fun this week?
What did I do? Well, I went to Troy and Mickey's house on Sunday. Troy owns Crypticon Seattle. Mickey does too, because they're married. Anyways.
It's like to point out that funny you should bring that up. I'm wearing this year's staff shirt.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Yeah, I brought one of those home yesterday too. So yeah, I went over there because we had to unload the trailer and count inventory. So the registration people were there with all their boxes of stuff, and then there was the VIP and 13th floor stuff, which was our stuff. And there was not as many boxes, and then there was also like the store, because it has. Hey, there she is. She made it. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear us good and everything?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we were just shooting the shit while we waited for you with these technical difficulties.
I had some too, girl.
It keeps telling me to download stuff on my laptop.
Don't do that.
So.
Don't download anything.
I'm not.
Are you on your phone right now, or are you on your laptop?
I'm on my phone.
Can you flip it to the side? Do you have your rotation? There you go. Hey.
Woo-woo! There we are.
How's that?
Good.
Awesome. Well, Jamie, we have you on tonight because you were kind of involved in a messy situation, and I know you guys are working hard to get Billy released, and I think it's time like we get you on and we kind of hear your story. It's a wild one. You and I have talked about it a little bit, but I don't think I've really heard the full, because it's not one that there's a lot of information from. In 1995, there wasn't internet, so the amount of information I was able to find was pretty minimal. So I'm excited to hear.
Look. Can you see all that?
Oh yeah, that's a lot of paperwork.
That is the court transcripts.
Holy crap!
Oh wow.
Let's see. I'm trying to get it.
Damn. That's a pile.
Yeah, it
Hey
is.
Derek.
I know I'm doing terrible with the comments tonight.
That's okay. So why don't one of you guys kind of just lay out the just the basics for everybody who's just joining us tonight.
Well, I think Jamie's the perfect.
Well, the Cliff Notes version is my mom killed somebody, and she tried to blame it on me and Billy. She was a horrible parent. She asked me to take blame for the murder because I was 14, and she did put a gun to my head. I've had some comments about the documentary thing I'm doing with Andrew, and people have made some pretty fucked up comments, calling me a murderer, saying why one of the murderers released so she could kill again. I've been out for more than 20 years.
And you've for murder, at least, that I know of.
Yeah, no.
And so what happened? I know you were like, they wanted to try you as an adult when you were 14. What happened with that?
Well, hold on. Before we get into that, why don't you take us back then and kind of give us, kind of a start to end from when things started to when like the crime, when you guys inevitably were caught. That way we kind of have a basis of the story, and then we can get into like, kind of the aftermath of it.
So, sorry, it's hard to hold my phone.
It's all right. If putting it back the other way is easier, that's fine.
No, it's fine. My cat is sitting here messing with me too. I don't know.
I know, my cat's messing with me too.
Yeah, he just.
Aww.
Quit biting me.
So 1995?
1995.
Right. Okay.
I woke up, Billy woke me up to go to school, and I told him I wasn't going to go. I told him I didn't want to go. And, he asked me why, and I said, I don't want to go. Well, I was trying to get ready, and I was still fighting, saying I wasn't going to go. Well, my mom had come in the back door, and I could tell she had been gone all night. She had this one guy, her drug dealer, lover, whatever, everything.
Sure.
And they were gone. They hung out time. She got pissed off at me because I didn't want to go to school, and she started screaming at me. She hit me. We got into a fight. Billy got in between us and separated us.
And just for anyone that doesn't know, Billy was your boyfriend at the time.
Yes.
Or anyway, go ahead.
And she got mad and said, "You're gonna come and take me." And all the times I've tried to get DHS to take me, they never did.
Right.
So she told me we had to go with her to pack our shit, and we were leaving. So, okay. So we did. And we walked across and the truck was already there. When we got
the victim's truck.
Huh?
The victim's truck.
Yes.
Right.
When we got in the truck, I remember looking down at a box of tissues, but I looked at the windshield and the driver's side window, and there was blood spatter everywhere.
Oh wow.
So I tried to put it down. And my mom, being who she is, I just remember staring down arm. I wasn't saying anything, but I remember seeing a ton of blood on her arm. She was wearing dark clothes. Billy was not. Billy was wearing a black and white flannel shirt. And we ended up ditching the truck in a field, and we walked to this motel in Quanah. And we stayed at the motel. That night on the news, I seen a report of finding a body, and I was like, oh my God, that man's dead. My mom was cleaning her gun.
While that news report was on, she was cleaning a gun?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Billy was in the shower. And when I said that, she had loaded her gun shortly after, and she put the gun to my head. And she told me, I brought you to this world, and I could take you out, and you're not the first. And she pulled the trigger.
Oh my God.
Luckily, the gun didn't go off. We ended up with a truck driver. We got searched at a Kentucky way station, and that's when they found the blood on my mom. They found the victim's gun in either my backpack or Billy's backpack. She told me when they extradited us from Kentucky, when we were on the plane, she told me to tell them that I'm the one that killed the man because I was 14 and I was just a juvenile and they weren't going to do anything to me. And I told her no, because I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. And she got mad. I wouldn't do what she said. They charged me as an adult after she told me they wouldn't. They charged me as an adult. I was facing the death penalty. I stayed, nowadays, juvenile, if they get arrested on a murder charge or whatever, they go to a juvenile detention center.
Right.
Until they're sentencing or whatever. Back then, that didn't happen. I went to adult county jail. They had
at 14.
At 14, they had to move cells so they could put me in there because they couldn't put me in the women's tank. Mom was in there, and I was 14. And so I was in a cell by myself in adult county jail. And I had an attorney that finally told me that the best thing to do is get me recertified as a juvenile, and I'll go to the juvenile until I'm 18. Well, I didn't want to take that plea bargain because I didn't do anything. And
Right.
I thought if I went to trial, they would know I didn't do anything. Well, my grandma talked to me and she told me I needed to take it. That my lawyer said that was the deal. And so I took it. And then they recertified me as a juvenile, and I went to juvenile detention center in Lawton until a bed opened up for me at the Raider Center that was in Sand Springs. And then after I was in Sand Springs, once the Southwest Oklahoma Juvenile Center opened in Manitou, heard me and a few other girls from Manitou down here, or from Raider down here. And when it was getting close to time to get out, they sent me to a home in Arcadia.
They did what? Oh,
sent me to a group home so I could get used to being around me.
Okay.
And so I did get to graduate high school. I got to finish school and graduate. I had armed guards at my graduation, but I got to go. But
so go ahead.
Being 14 and face this, like, I've lost my whole life.
Right.
And you're not fully mentally developed until you're at least 25, 26.
I would agree.
Well, Billy was 20. He
22,
was still
right?
a kid. Billy was still a kid. He was 22. Finally sent him in 96. But when we were arrested, he was 21. I was 14. We're still both kids.
Yeah.
We still both lost our lives. My mom had told my dad, how she had shot and killed 2 men and threw them off the bridge into the river. There was a picture of her stuff of a chair on fire to see be on a body.
Jamie, your internet's breaking up really bad.
She.
Sorry.
Let's see. Is this better?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. She had a lot of things, she sold me when I was a little girl. She sold me anytime she could for drugs.
Wow. I was going to ask you if that was one of
She didn't care about
if drugs were the reason that this
she
kind of
did.
all transpired the way it did.
No, it's just because she's crazy.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, I think we lost her. Are you there, Michelle?
I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just into the story here. Oh, yeah, she's back.
Oh, there we go. You're back. Jamie, is your phone on Wi-Fi?
She's frozen.
She's frozen. Dude, what a crazy story, though.
I have to know more.
We're gonna know more.
I know.
Hopefully.
Did you find out if she's on the Wi-Fi?
I'm gonna open up Facebook while we're doing this, and that way you and I can continue to talk, and I can message her.
So whatever happened to her mom? There she is.
Is she back?
Yes.
Oh, hey. Okay. Are you on your Wi-Fi? Jamie, can you hear us?
We can't hear you.
We can see you. Oh, wait. No, I didn't mute her. Did that work? Can you hear us now? Why is her volume not working? I'm going crazy. I need to know.
It's either video or audio. We always have technical difficulties. It's all right.
Can you hear us now? She's not muted, so it has to be on
Maybe she's muted on her end.
Yeah.
No?
No? Weird. I don't know what to do.
I can't hear you.
Weak.
Are you texting her?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's
pretty intense.
What's that?
It's pretty intense, man.
100%. Yeah, it's weird because I've known Jamie. Can you hear us now, Jamie? No. I've known Jamie for 2 years. Like I said, the how I turn it off and on again. Turn what off?
The internet?
I'm trying everything. Okay, she's turning off her Wi-Fi. That's probably why it froze. We'll give her a second. But anyway, yeah, don't do drugs, kids, because you might get your kids to do fucked up shit for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or blame them. or blame them
Yeah,
for fucked up shit you did.
For fucked up shit you did.
Yeah.
So my understanding too is like, so all three of them were facing the death penalty.
Okay.
I know she was convicted of first-degree murder. What was it? Burglary, second-degree burglary, first-degree murder,
Right.
and conspiracy, and that's what she was convicted of.
Huh?
Oh, she's back. We think.
Is she back?
Maybe she's loading.
She's coming.
But I think
There she is.
can you hear?
Okay.
Yay! There she is.
Okay.
So we're back to the story. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did I leave off? Because I was sitting here messing with my phone.
I think it was your mom. You were in the jail. They had you guys separated. And then you were like talking about the different jails you had gone to.
Yeah, the last thing they did was put me in the level E group home so I could get used to not being around a fence. And
Right.
I had to work a bunch of programs. We would talk about my mom, but it didn't get to for everything.
Oh, there's that freeze again.
We lost her.
She did a lot of things to me.
Oh,
She is equal to me. Okay.
We got you.
All right.
Yeah. She your mom
But she
had
yeah, she had told me that she had killed people. She wasn't afraid of it. She had no emotions ever.
she was a sociopath.
It was
Someone loves you, Jamie Moore. Can you hear us still? Man, the internet in Oklahoma must be bad.
Yeah. It was so good at first.
Yeah, now she's muted again though.
Yeah, I can see the mute. There we go.
And it's not for me, it's there we go. Are you there?
We can't hear you.
Can you hear us?
Hi. Thank you. It's okay.
I'm guessing she can't hear us still. Oh, and she's gone.
She's gonna probably try.
Yeah. I apologize to our viewers. But anyway, she was convicted of first-degree murder, second-degree armed robbery, and conspiracy. Her boyfriend at the time, Billy, turned state's evidence or whatever against her mom, and he got a life sentence. And her mom, I believe, got the death penalty. Hopefully,
did that stick?
That's what I'm curious of. You there? Are you back with us? Not so much.
I feel like it wants to happen.
It's like, please, guys. See, I'm hardline to the internet, so I know it ain't me. I pay for internet, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, with cell phones and Wi-Fi, a lot of times, if you're not in the right spot of the house,
right,
you're walking around doing one of these ones for an hour.
So her mom got the death penalty.
She did. Did you look it up?
But I want to see more of what happened to Jamie next.
Well, and I know that, you know, this was 1995. So all these years later, her and Billy, they are working to like get him out of jail. I believe they're engaged. So this whole time that he's been in prison and she's been out on the, you know, living her life, they've still been together.
Didn't her mom say that it was actually Billy that pulled the trigger? Tried to blame him?
Yeah, I believe that. I mean, it sounds like
And that her and Jamie were like standing in the woods.
Right behind some sort of tree or
something like that.
And he went inside with the guy. They heard the shot, and then they came out, took the truck.
So who was this guy? Did they know him? I mean, I know he was an older feller.
Right.
He had the horse ranch or whatever.
I mean, I don't know if she'll be able to give us that. I mean, she may have known him as like a family friend or something.
Or maybe he was, or was it random? I mean, I can't imagine it would be random and like I don't know.
Random,
did his mother have an issue with this guy or her mother? I mean,
if it was random, Jamie wouldn't even know who the dude was, I would think, unless it was a family friend, then she would have known,
Wow.
So it's a crazy story.
It's trying, man. It's trying. Yeah, what else did I do this weekend? It was Michael's birthday.
Congratulations. Happy birthday, Michael. I'm excited you guys are coming down. So anyone that doesn't know, Michelle will be joining me and Mikasa in roughly 2 weeks for a little housewarming Halloween shindig.
And our other friends also.
Other friends, Patrick.
Tabitha and Patrick, the Von Smissensterns.
They shall be here as well.
Yeah. Otherwise, they're Body Scare is their company.
You may have heard of Body Scare.
And I actually buy the Body Scare stuff. Since I currently don't make a beard balm, I only make the beard oil. I buy their beard balm for my husband, and he loves it.
I have been using lately Grave Before Shave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's,
did I ever give you any of my beard oil?
You sent me 2 or 3 little things.
The samples. Did you use them?
I did.
Do you like it?
How do you think about this glorious mane?
Oh my God. I'm thinking of a cinnamon orange flavor.
Body Scare technically was at Crypticon, but not as a vendor.
Body Scare was helping us in the VIP section.
They were working with the VIPs.
Yeah, they're pouring drinks and
socializing,
entertaining the celebrities and
bouncing the crazies.
Yep. It was a good time. It was a good time. Hopefully they'll be able to get a booth if they want one of these times.
Yeah, I think that would be rad to have them there.
Vlad the Rad. But if they had a booth, then they couldn't help us because they would have to run the booth unless they had other people running the booth for them.
Well, yeah. I mean,
like I have adult children.
Look,
I would have my children run my booth for me.
As much as I loved having them work with us, it's more financially and professionally beneficial for them to have a table there. So
maybe they could take shifts. Like one person could go run the table, and the other person could come up and hang out in the 13th floor with us. And
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, Sabrina's going to do that because Sabrina's got a booth.
Derek Winsky is going to come next year to Crypticon.
Yay! You should, dude. Yeah.
He works the Minneapolis one.
Really?
Yeah. He works
That's crazy. So Tamara Glenn was there. Actually, I got to hang out with her last Wednesday night at the premiere. She's in Terrifier 2, actually, too. She was like, hey, how do you make my phone go live? So she had me her phone, so I get to, go live. And then I don't think she liked the way she looked when it stopped because, it usually stops and you're, usually making a face.
Yeah.
She's like, delete it. And I'm like, how do I get back on here? So delete it. She's like, you promise you deleted it? I'm like, yes, I promise I deleted it.
We may have got her back.
Ludo! Hey, Ludo from across the hall. You remember Ludo?
Oh, yeah. He has a beautiful dog.
What's up, dude?
Ludo's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Jamie. Are you back? Can't hear you?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There she is.
Can't hear. I can hear you.
Oh, you went quiet. We can hear you. Yeah, I need to know more also.
Yeah, agreed. If this doesn't end up working out, I will talk to Jamie and when we get off tonight, and we will catch this back if this doesn't work out.
People start throwing their questions onto the comment section. That way we can get them answered.
Yeah,
I mean, if you want, do it now.
No, I totally remember Ludo. Ludo is awesome. He was across from us. He has dogs.
Super sweet guy. I think he helped us with something too. I don't remember.
Wait, well, hold on. Derek Winsky, is it? Oh yeah, is the one that you work in Minneapolis Crypticon, correct or incorrect? I believe it's a Crypticon.
Yeah, they're not affiliated, but they both have the same name.
He got me oh crap, I'm gonna forget his name. Did you see Human Centipede 2?
Yeah,
Dude,
of
look at his
course.
autograph.
Dude, that was even better than the first one. Come here, Hannibal. Come on.
My very bestest friend in the world, Derek Winsky, got this.
Nice. I think that my coworkers and I should do that for Halloween this year.
Yeah. Lawrence Harvey, that's right. That's right. Also, he got me this piece. Hold on, I got to show you this one too. Anyone that knows me knows my obsession with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And look how beautiful this is. Jennifer Banco from Part 3. And it's in it's in pink.
Pink Sharpie.
Yeah, isn't that
or
right?
paint pen, I mean.
She was also, Jennifer Banco was in Friday the 13th. Oh, Jamie's back. Which Friday the 13th was she in, Derek? Help me out. Yo.
Hey.
Is it working?
Hopefully it works now.
It's working.
It's working.
Can you?
It was working.
I think there's just a little bit of a lag.
Okay, so the guy who does the Minneapolis does the Kansas City as well. Interesting.
But not Seattle. It's different.
And she's frozen.
Ah, damn it. Damn it. Yeah. So
Anyway.
I want to know how they didn't get the death penalty, how you got out of that.
Well, I know that the boyfriend, Billy, turned state's evidence on her mom. And so he got a life sentence. And that's what all that paperwork she was showing you is what they're going through now in order to get him out of prison. Oh, wait. Are you there?
Just trying.
Jamie.
She hates the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Ew.
Did you say that or did she?
That was her.
Oh. You keep freezing really badly, and I think the what's it called? What did you call it? The lag.
It came in the middle.
Maybe there's a tornado in Oklahoma right now.
I mean, I don't know.
Can you hear us?
No, it's just I live in the middle of nowhere. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I am a gamer. That's funny. I play Call of Duty every night for like 2 hours. All right.
Oh.
Are you there? We're trying, folks. We promise we'll get you this story.
Nerd. Can you?
We can hear bits and pieces. It keeps cutting in and out.
Yeah.
So we hear it. Oh, it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we may have to work on this in the future, Jamie. Have to get you on another time when we can work out our internets. Let me see.
Well,
I messaged her.
Yeah.
We're just going to finish, hang out for a little bit and then wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm really interested to see it. I'm happy things are going in, the right direction for her.
Yeah, and I think
what a shitty mom that she had.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely, 100%.
Selling her for drugs.
But I would
I
like
mean,
to hear that whole
man, your mom is
story.
supposed to be the person that you trust most in this world.
Yeah,
I I have 2 daughters.
100%.
I can't even. Damn.
Yeah, I would like to find out like what where they're at with getting Billy out. Because it's been what 95, so like almost 30
I
years.
was 21 and now I'm 31. No, I'm just kidding. um,
Are you there?
she's coming and she's going.
Oh,
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Derek Wincy plays COD. Do you play Warzone? Derek, we need to get on some Warzone together if you play Warzone for sure. So what were we talking about before we try to get her back on? Do you remember?
Well, I don't know. We were just trying to wonder like what's happening with her mom and
Right.
if she's
so
really gonna get the death penalty and when and what's
we're
going
gonna
on
have
with
to
that.
definitely have her back on for another episode and get
Yeah,
the rest of that
yeah. Because
story.
now my interest is peaked and I want to know.
We're kind of left
I
on
want
a
to know from herself.
This is our first cliffhanger.
Oh my God. We
Dude,
have a cliffhanger.
me and Derek Winsky are going to murder everyone on Call of Duty. I promise you.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You're not a gamer, I'm guessing.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to play Scrabble and stuff. But
like board games.
yeah.
Scrabble's fun. I'm just not very bright.
Oh, I kick Michael's ass every time. I have the notebooks to prove it. I let him win once, and he hasn't let me live it down.
Someone thinks
beat
that Jamie did this on purpose to get a second interview, and it's genius.
No, yeah.
Derek's not good at Warzone, he's saying. He says he gets killed a lot.
Ah.
You know who else gets killed a lot? The Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey!
Oh, you've been sports balling, haven't you?
I had yesterday was all about sports ball.
Was that why you said, "Don't talk to me for 3 hours"?
I did. I did. And I'll tell you why, because the Baltimore Ravens, who are my favorite football team, played the Cincinnati Bengals, who are in our division. So there's 4
I
teams.
saw that and I thought about you when I was flipping through the channels. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Vlad's watching that."
And then you kept going, right?
I did.
You didn't stop and root on the black.
No, I don't watch sports.
So anyway, we
Jeez.
won. It was a huge game because that team went to the Super Bowl last year. So we beat them. I felt very good about it. I talked a lot of shit on Twitter. And I backed it all up. So that was great.
I think you like stirring shit up.
I do. It is a passion of mine. Something I've worked. It's like a craft, something you've worked on for years.
Yeah.
You become good at it, and then you just
people either love you for it or hate you for it, right?
They all hate me for it.
I love you for it.
Even the ones that love me for it hate me for
I
it.
love you for it.
So wait, real quick though, you were at Crypticon's house yesterday. Did you get any secret? We're talking to so and so, maybe like who's going to be there?
Well, he did not give me any names, but he said there's some pretty good names. But what we have to do is we have to wait for offers to be accepted, and
right.
It's like it's easier to get people that are closer by because it's like celebrities are expensive. They're expensive.
I'm really hoping that Jason Brooks has a table this year.
So yeah, I have no idea.
I know he had one like 3 years ago.
He had one a few years ago. Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go to when this is over. Go into the YouTube or even look in our group, and you'll see a post for Vengeance Bloodlines. It's the part 2 to the Vengeance story that came out 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
The original
3 years ago. It's a Friday the 13th film.
This is a continuation off of which one? Part 6?
Yes. Yeah. It's based off of part 6. And we actually have some of the same actors and characters who are in part 6 come back to be in our movie. It's pretty cool.
Tommy McLaughlin.
We also had Richie Ramone. We had
CJ Graham.
Paul Taylor. What was that?
CJ Graham.
The CJ Graham with Tamara Glenn from Halloween.
I
thought
that was really cool that
Rob Mello.
Yeah, Rob. He was in Happy Death Day, right? He was
Yeah, yeah. It was so funny because I sat next to him at the premiere, and they were doing all these like introductory things like from people who, hey, sorry I couldn't be there, blah blah blah. David Howard Thornton's been there. He's been there
well, no,
a
he
couple
was
years
saying
ago.
I was
Oh, in the
actually
movie?
I was actually thinking about earlier today contacting David to come on as a guest.
You know, him and Jason Brooks are really good friends, by the way, just FYI.
And I'm going to use that Derek Winsky. I'm like, Derek Winsky sent me to tell you to come on my podcast.
Oh, she's
Oh,
texting us.
Here we go. He turned 21 within the first year of being in Atlas, which is the prison, I'm assuming. Her mom got life in prison without parole, chance as far as I remember. That's not counting the other charges. She, Jamie Moore's mom, went back on her word to tell the truth so Billy Hine and Jamie Moore would be free of the murder charges. I do remember that. It was a bad deal all the way around for everyone involved.
Huh.
I don't know who that was, but
I don't
you.
know. How did you know that?
I don't know. I don't even know who that is.
Oh yeah, so you gotta watch the movie Friday the 13th Vengeance Part 2 Bloodlines. I got to work on that movie. I got to do makeup and special effects. I also did other stuff like location scouting.
Wait, it's his
And
sister. It's Billy
oh,
Hine's
nice.
sister.
Oh, hello. Oh, hey, welcome.
Hey, damn it.
That's awesome.
That changes everything. So let's go back to what she said, because so he turned 21 within the first year of being the Altus. Her mom got life in prison without parole. She got life, the mom.
Yeah. Okay, so
counting
she didn't get the death penalty.
No, apparently
Okay.
not. And then she, Jamie Moore's mom, went back on her word to tell the truth. So Billy Hine and Jamie Moore would be free of the murder charges.
I wonder what gave her a change of mind.
She was a shitty mom.
No, what like gave her like a change of heart as to like telling the truth.
So this is Jamie saying her internet is stupid.
It's okay. Everybody's internet is stupid at some point.
The thing is, like, she was going to tell the truth so they would get out, and then she reneged on her word and was like,
"Oh, got you. Okay, I got it mixed up." So, man, dude, wow, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. So, I mean, life has got it. What goes through your mind when this whole process is going on? You know?
You got to wonder too. At being at 14 years old, you're just so young and impressionable, and
that's what I was thinking. It's like this has to be a case of somebody was pressuring her.
Well, and the thing
if she did this, somebody pressured her because.
No,
you know.
Oh, you mean the mom?
No, like when everybody was saying that Jamie did it.
Oh, right.
You know, there's no way unless she was pressured. I mean, she's a young child.
Right. Well, and I don't mean when I say, immature, I don't mean like an immature person. I just mean at that age, you haven't reached a level of maturity yet. You know what I mean?
I mean, you know right from wrong, but if you have your authority figures freaking like you trust them, you usually you listen to you just do whatever, especially if you're terrified of them.
Jamie says too, she's like, I was always scared of my mom. Yeah. And that's not something you should ever
valid.
Feel, about your parents, your mom or your dad, is to be afraid of them. You're supposed to be, rely on them and trust them. And so for her to for her mom to put her in a situation like that, and her boyfriend, Jamie's boyfriend, is just such a fucked thing. I can't imagine. And then you see like those YouTube videos and stuff where like parents take their children into stores like Walmart and shit and steal a bunch, 80 Blu-rays or whatever.
Yeah. So I want to know, like, the victim, how did you guys know him? I mean, was he like a friend of your mom, or was it like a random thing, or did like he do her wrong, or owe her something, or
was he a family friend?
He was a 68-year-old retiree.
Yeah.
From what I read.
Living on like a farm.
Yeah, like a horse farm or whatever. So I just wonder where he fits in here. Like,
does anyone know what was his name? Do you remember?
I'll have to look it back up.
I think it was like Bud or something like that.
Let me see.
But yeah, I'm totally excited for CryptoCon. I cannot wait. I was talking to Angela today about
Herman. His name was Herman.
Oh, I like that name.
His name was
Okay,
Herman Bab.
wait. She goes, I don't know him at all. Neither did Billy. I don't know how she knew him. His name was Herman.
That's so crazy.
So he was probably just some random dude going out.
That's so sad, dude.
Yeah, it really is. It really, really is.
And so she just did it just to do it?
Well, it sounds like
steal his money or something?
No, she said her mom had mental issues. Like she
yeah.
was, you know. So then you got to think in the 90s too, mental health wasn't an issue. Like we didn't look at it like an issue like we do now. A lot of the medications that we have now didn't exist. It wasn't dealt with the same as it is now.
Right.
And so, her mom was probably off the fucking walls, unmedicated, probably doing other drugs, which fucks your mind even more. And then, shit like this happens where you murder an old man before his time, and you terrorize 2 young children. Well, yeah. I mean, Billy wasn't necessarily
2 young people, young people. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Wow,
but
man.
Mental health is an important thing that, as a society now, we're in the infancy still of like understanding it and learning how to deal with it.
Right.
She says she was on drugs big time, which also plays a lot. A lot of people who do drugs develop mental illness from it, from killing all those, different brain cells with crack and alcohol and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, man, it's a crazy story. Right. So next week, we're not gonna announce anything now because we don't have anything truly planned. But I will have something up definitively tomorrow. You probably won't have to research it much. I'll get us a guest. Let's do a guest.
Another guest?
Sure, why not? I've been having fun with guests.
Do you have somebody in mind?
I am going to reach out to David Howard Thornton. Although with the success of Terrifier 2, we'll see how.
Well, I got to get Darcy on too, so I got to talk to her and see when she wants to come on.
Darcy DeMoss, I want on so damn bad.
Yeah. She is a freaking character. I love her. She's a fucking kick in the pants.
Right.
I was like, when are you going to have me over? And she's like, you just come down anytime.
Well, I'm going to movie out too, like now that it's kind of been out a couple days, I'm sure she's doing a lot of podcasts and press and stuff.
Yeah.
So you can fit us in. And that's something too, like I've told you before in the past, obviously we do every Monday nights, but if she's like, hey, I can do next Sunday at 4, then
we'll do that.
We'll run it,
Yep.
So
yeah,
definitely
talk to her. Also Paul Taylor,
Hellraiser,
is Pinhead on Hellraiser Judgment, so we could talk to him too. It was so funny because he was at the premiere too, because he was in the movie. He was one of the his character was named Majors. Anyways, I was like, so hey, I want to have a podcast, and maybe we can talk about, what are your thoughts on like the new Hellraiser? He's like, I have no thoughts on that. It's so funny. He's freaking adorable. I love him.
So true words, Jamie Moore. I'm guessing that when she says she was a psychopath, I met her a couple times, and she was one of the craziest people I've ever met. I've met a lot of crazy people, I'm guessing, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I still, even though we kind of got a finish, I want to
have her back
on
physically, visually. So
I got a lot of questions still.
Yeah, me too. And I was like thinking about it at work all day, and I was like, gosh, because I don't know what her side is. I just know what like a couple of articles said, and that's it. Because I haven't even talked to you about it.
So. Right, and mostly when we do talk about stuff, it's like Ted Bundy. We kind of know the ins and outs and everything of that story.
Right, right. And I hadn't heard of this one.
Right, and it's somebody that I know, somebody we can bring on and actually sit and talk with them about, which
and it's super intriguing because it's a more serious note for Zombie Horde. We're usually pretty like jokey and fun and stuff like that. This is freaking kind of a serious deal, It's kind of nice that we can change our tone sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I think it's good, because we are, true crime is one of our subjects. So yes, please, we'll figure out you and Vlad, because he's like really good with technology, I guess. Maybe you can like help her. Maybe you can do some practice things or whatever.
We'll figure it out and we'll get her back on. 100%.
Yeah, I would really like that.
Yeah, I feel like we need that ending.
Yeah, I know there's some people that I work with that were going to watch tonight because they were like super, super intrigued and wanted to find out more. So we have to satisfy the masses.
Yes, and Derek needs to hear more too. So
Yep. Yeah.
Well, with that said, talking about endings, I'm sorry to say,
Au revoir.
our week is up. Our hour this week is up. But we are going to be back next Monday night at 7 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah. And we'll have a guest most likely. We just don't know which one yet.
I'm shooting for the stars with David Howard Thornton. If I can get him on, I'm going to be stoked. But I really want Darcy DeMoss to work on that.
Yeah. I like how your beard's coming in, by the way. It looks really good.
So today I did like the little fade and then like lined it in.
I like it. I like it.
Got some gray in it, so it's like
I'm out of beard oil. I got to make some more, but I will make some and I will bring some over. What am I coming over like in 2 weeks?
Yes, and when you come over, I have a Ari Lehman autograph for you. I have
a
whole box of candles waiting for you.
Yay!
You're gonna leave with a truckload of shit, so get ready. Make
sweet. So we should do like a potluck. Just let me know. We should like bring something. And what time are we doing this? Is it during the day? Are we doing it in the evening?
No, I mean I'm thinking like or like 5, 6 o'clock. But we'll have to talk to Tabitha and Patrick.
Yeah,
Angela's off work this month, and I'm always home. So
okay.
Yeah, so we're good to go. And until next time, folks, I'm your host Vlad the Rad with my always amazing co-host Michelle of the Dead. And until next time, stay safe and don't let drug dealer moms get you caught up in murder that you'd had nothing to do with.
Exactly. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Welcome to the Zompire Horde podcast. Join us every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, as your hosts, Vlad the Rad and Michelle of the Dead, discuss horror, true crime, and the macabre. Episodes available on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Join us, won't you?